Hello and welcome back to Football Manager for the first time in a very long time, I have to say. I made a decision that I'm going to effectively make the previous save void, in the sense that I'm not recording anymore of that series. In the intermediate time between the last video and now, I did play a little bit ahead of that, but I ended up getting sacked by Wimbledon. Not, mind you, because I was in a poor position. We got them playoffs, but I was sacked because I declared interest in an international position. I think it possibly could have been Serbia or Croatia, or it was one of the Balkan countries. And I declared interest and applied for the job. And then the next day I was sacked because apparently I had made a promise that I wasn't going to declare interest in other jobs. And then that ended up me going to Doncaster. And I'm into the series at this point now because I don't see the point in continuing it. So I'm going to restart, so to speak. Same rule, same everything, but I'm restarting. But one new rule that I'm going to change is that I'm not just going to start in England because I can. I'm going to start wherever I get an opportunity. So every single job that is available, as in domestic job, I have applied for. So that includes Wales, Scotland, Germany, the upper leagues. I've applied for every single position, even though I know full well that it's almost impossible that I'm actually going to get any of these positions, but that doesn't matter. It doesn't matter at all. So at the minute, we're just going to wait through, or at least I am not, you're going to be able to see who I join in the next video, which will be up at 5 o'clock today. But I'm going to upload these on the 1st of April, I think. As if the 1st of April is a Monday through Friday, or a weekday I should say, but as long as it is, of course, they'll be uploaded that day. If not, however, then the likelihood is I'll upload them on the nearest day to the 1st, because I'm recording this video on the 1st of March. So yeah, I'm hoping that we can get the videos done. I'm going to hope to get at least 20 videos up and ready by the time of the 1st of April, but there's no guarantee of that, of course. So just going to quickly look through the teams that are possible that I will be able to be joining, and honestly there are 3 that I have a good chance of joining. One of them is Cambrian and Clydach, I think that's how you pronounce it. I'm not very good at pronouncing Welsh names or Welsh words in general, so yeah, it's not going to be good if I go to Wales because I'm not going to be able to pronounce anyone or anything. They've got Flint Town United, I can pronounce that one. They're in the Welsh Premier, not even. I think that is Welsh for Wales, this word in the middle, but I could be wrong. And the other one is Spennymoor. Now, obviously, if you know from the previous of this series, I applied for Spennymoor last time. I was interviewed for Spennymoor, but they gave the job to someone else. Now, of course, that doesn't mean that it's going to happen again. That doesn't at all. The only problem then comes of, if it does, then problems occur. You're probably wondering why I've only just suddenly restarted doing the videos now. I've got a new graphics card. It's from Nvidia rather than AMD or Radeon, whoever makes the AMD cards. I've got an Nvidia one now, the 1050 Ti I think it is. So I'm actually going to be able to play this game a lot better in terms of graphics as well as the speed of the gameplay and all that sort of thing. On top of that, there might be a visible FPS up in the top left hand corner. If it is there, sorry, but I have that there just so I know the game isn't tanking, because I also bought GTA 5 quite recently for the PC after selling my PS4 copy because I wasn't playing it on PS4, but on PC I can actually play with the online for free, so to speak. So yeah, and I wanted to make sure that game could run, so I put that on, and now I just can't bother to take it off again. So yeah, apologies if that does bother you, but if it does, you don't very rarely ever look in the top left hand corner, especially in a tiny little inch by inch box, really. So it's not really that big of a deal in my opinion, at least to me anyway. So apologies if it is a big deal to you, but for now it'll have to stay there. Just going to look through my manager in this. I have put myself to be born on my birthday, 20 years old, 7th of June 2000, born in Ipswich. Favourite club is obviously Ipswich because it's my boyhood team, and I've done this to have my working with youngsters at 6 rather than the rest of them being at 2 or 1, because I've noticed that when you're in a lower league team, young players are pretty much the lifeblood of your team. So having this could mean that I can actually improve our youngsters a lot better. No guarantee of it, of course, as with everything. Obviously, no promises of relationships yet, no history obviously, because I've literally only just started the game. It's the literal very first moment of the game. And yeah, as you can see down here as well, no career stats. So that's all to do as well. Reputation, obviously half a star, minimal, of course. C license, I do actually have a C license in real life, as I think I probably mentioned in the last series, not the one that's been voided, but last games series. I do actually have a national C license, which is actually true. I had that. I've got that now for over a year and a half now. But I want to get a B license as quickly as possible. Obviously, with the current state of affairs in the world, I can't really do that. So, C license for the time being in real life as well. And Sunday League football, because that is the lowest one available. I didn't ever play Sunday League football. I think the highest level of football I ever played was, I think, when I was in year 7 or year 8, and I played for the school football team for 5 minutes against Stoke High. And I ended up conceding 2 goals in my 5 minutes on. Well, I didn't do it, the team did. And I got an assist from a corner kick, which was a very poor corner, but because it was so poor, no one really paid attention to it, and it ended up going to one of our strikers and we scored. So anyway, enough of me rambling about my past life, not past life, but my past in life as a football player in high school. It's probably actually when I turned to cricket more properly. Anyway, so I'm going to stop rambling now. I'm going to stop the recording. This will be the first video, obviously, of this series. A new introduction to the series, of course. And then in 2 hours' time for you, in X amount of time for me, you will see who we've joined, when we join them, and what's going to happen for the rest of the season. I'm probably going to stay with this team as long as I need to build my reputation as well, build up my national licenses, my badges as well, just to make sure I actually have a competent enough thing behind me to be able to move forward. So until next video, which should be in, as I said, 2 hours, I bid thee adieu and goodbye.